Hello and welcome to a brand new edition of Tech Toys with your resident geeks Ankit and Suresh. We're rolling.
I thought my BlackBerry was beeping. I realized my BlackBerry cannot beep anymore.
Okay, that's because he doesn't have a BlackBerry, and also because if you might have tracked BlackBerry services last week, they've been rather moody.
It's been a major disaster for BlackBerry users. You know what the biggest tragedy of this whole BlackBerry mess is?
No.
That people on BBM, there are a lot of people sitting next to each other who would rather BBM each other.
Right.
BlackBerry users are having to face the prospect of face-to-face conversations once again. The lost art of looking into people's eyes and saying, "Hi darling, will you marry me?" Right?
So they actually have to use
words. And that's
words all that
stressing out BBM users.
My God.
Right? Luckily I use WhatsApp, so WhatsApp is working just fine. But for all you BB users out there, our sympathies are with you. We understand the pain that it involves not to have your BlackBerry services active. Our advice to you in these trying times is to get a life.
No, and switch to Android and Apple. If
What's
good
that?
sense prevails, please switch to competing platforms, which are actually smartphones in the true sense of the word.
Absolutely. Now, Ankit, we have a brand new entrant in the smartphone universe, and you think this new fruit will kill all the old fruits. Tell us more about it.
Okay, so there's a very geeky nomenclature, which is Windows Phone Mango, which is the 7.5 update. But here in India, the only thing that matters is there's a brand new operating system for mobile phones that Microsoft has launched. It's called Windows Phone, and oh my God, I can't tell you, dude, this is a remarkable operating system.
I have to say, the word mango is quite a nice thing to call a mobile phone operating
Imagine
system.
they could have played on the whole Arm Sutra bit.
I know. Aam Aadmi phone, mango,
Yeah.
Arm Sutra. And for India, we love mango.
We love mango.
But will we love this mango? What do you think?
Okay, I love this mango. Now,
Okay.
I've spent almost a week checking out this brand new operating system, and what I've done is I've put together 5 top reasons why your next smartphone should be a Windows phone.
There are 5 reasons.
There are more than 5.
All right, let's take a look.
Now, I've spent a week with the rising star that is Windows Phone, and I can say that the secret to its success will lie in 5 fundamental attributes. The first one is social. Windows Phone loves people. It does everything imaginable to help you constantly stay in touch with your loved ones and friends. This is the only mobile operating system that integrates Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook and Windows Live right into the OS. Now say goodbye to launching individual apps. If you feel like sharing something, all you have to do is select which service you would like to update. Keeping a tab on friends has never been this dead simple. Just go to your contact and you'll see all the updates from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all recent pictures and a summary of your interaction with them. Now how cool is that? You can now have seamless conversations with friends using Windows Messenger, Facebook chat and text messages, all in one seamless thread. The next key attribute of Windows Phone is speed. The operating system feels blazing fast. Gone are the days of sluggish Windows mobile impressions. Windows Phone is fast and furious. It helps that Microsoft has given mobile phone companies a minimum spec sheet to comply with. This ensures virtually no lag in the operating system. Also, features like the ability to make groups and share info with the entire group via email or messages reduces your effort drastically. Internet Explorer is fast, taking pictures is snappy. Everything just feels responsive and eager to please you. And that brings me to its next big strength, the way it looks. If there was an award for the most beautifully designed mobile operating system, Windows Phone would win it hands down. The bold colors of Metro user interface are a refreshing change from the black and grey iOS and icon-based Android OS. The tiles are light and enable a unique glance and go user experience. Animations are slick, music player looks cool. All in all, it doesn't look like a Windows mobile phone, and that's a bloody good thing. It is also a dead simple operating system to master in case you buy a brand new Win4 device. make notes, they get synced to SkyDrive, take pictures and shoot videos, and you can store that in your personal cloud storage. Documents can be synced via SharePoint, SkyDrive or Office 365. Just get going with the tap and pan interface and you'll be a pro at it in no time. The operating system helps you be a pro thanks to my last but definitely not the least observation, and that is how beautifully everything is integrated. Windows Phone makes social networking apps redundant. Unless you use something other than Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn, you will never ever have to launch an app for these services. SMS conversations beautifully integrate Facebook Chat and Windows Live Messenger. Games integrate Xbox Live. Music integrates Zoom services. Office integrates SharePoint, SkyDrive and Office 365. You don't have to go to a marketplace to download an app. You can look for it wherever you are. Bing search, within music, within pictures. Windows Phone screams of beautiful integration. Now I might sound like a Windows Phone evangelist, but I also understand its limitations. Android and iOS already have earned themselves a humongous user base. There is room for a very strong number 3, but it's going to be an uphill task for Microsoft to get there in spite of this very strong product. Now, Windows Mobile left a really bitter taste in people's mind. Of course, the rebranding and a fresh new OS will help in washing away that aftertaste, but it is not going to be simple. And last but not the least, what if Android closes the gap with its next version, i.e. ice cream sandwich? Is there meat enough in Win4 to make it a potential number 2 mobile operating system? At least they've got all the makings of a blockbuster platform. Suresh, there are a couple of very strategic advantages Microsoft has. Number 1, it is the number 1 software company in the world. Okay, there's no debating that. Number 2, Nokia. I rest my case.
I'm going to take a bet with you that 12 months from now, that these 3 platforms, 2 of these platforms, iOS and Android, will remain strong and Windows will not dent their dominance.
But what you don't have to wait for a year is our tribute to Steve Jobs, a brand new indigenous anthem that we've created, performed by none other than Sid Kuto, right here on TechToys. You don't have to wait a year for that, just a couple of minutes now.